Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're playing a little Minnesota Twins franchise here. We've made it to the All-Star break in season number 5. So we're going to take a little break from the regular season and have an All-Star week. First off with the Home Run Derby, Miguel Sano, J.D. Martinez, Manny Machado, Ryan O'Hearn, Paul Goldschmidt, Mike Moustakas, and a couple of Blue Jays, Donaldson and Encarnacion, were the participants. I had the highlights of it, but I accidentally deleted them, so we have to just do it this way. Miguel Sano, Goldschmidt advanced, Moustakas, J.D. Martinez advanced. The final was Miguel Sano, the number 1 seed, and Mike Moustakas, the number 6 seed. And our very own Miguel Sano was the home run winner. No surprise there. He is leading the major leagues in home runs, has a power rating of like 96 against righties and 92 or something like that against lefties. So let's look at the American League All-Stars, starting with the New York Yankees. Aaron Judge, Mike Moustakas. Moustakas coming over from the Royals. Actually from Toronto. He went from the Royals to Toronto and then to the Yankees in this franchise. All right, David Price from the Red Sox. I'm going to go through this team by team so we can see all the team's representatives. A.J. Pollock in center field from Boston. 20 home runs, 50 RBIs so far on the season, hitting .267. Mookie Betts in right field has 18 home runs, 57 RBIs. He's hitting .286 in 87 games for Boston. From the Tampa Bay Rays, Jason Kipnis in his first year with Tampa Bay, 15 home runs, 34 driven in. He's hitting 300 and 310 at bats. And the closing pitcher, Brad Boxberger, he led the American League in blown saves last year, so he has turned his season around. Having a good year this year. He's an American League All-Star. From the Blue Jays, Edwin Encarnacion, 21 home runs, 69 RBIs. He's hitting .305. Josh Donaldson, also from the Blue Jays, 22 home runs, 55 RBIs. He's hitting .311 on the season. Andrew Benintendi from the Blue Jays came over from Boston last season. He's hitting 14 home runs, 36 RBIs. And Miguel Castro from the Blue Jays coming over from the Colorado Rockies as a free agent this past offseason. For the Baltimore Orioles, relief pitcher Darren O'Day, a 1.82 ERA, 53 strikeouts, 19 walks, and 54 1/3 innings. He's their lone representative. On to the American League Central now. The Detroit Tigers, Justin Upton, 20 home runs, 59 RBIs, .292 average, 11 stolen bases, caught stealing just once. From the Minnesota Twins, Miguel Sano, leading the league with 38 home runs, 75 RBIs. He's hitting .282 and a .984 OPS. Sonny Gray, starting pitcher, 10-5, 2.75 ERA. 156 strikeouts is second in the American League behind Carlos Rodon. Jose De Leon, 8-3 at 2.57 ERA, 137 strikeouts in 112 innings. And the closing pitcher, Kevin Segrist, a 2.21 ERA, has converted 25 of 28 save opportunities. And he was second in the American League last season in blown saves. So he has turned his season around as well. From the Cleveland Indians, Yangervis Solarte, he's hitting 11 home runs, 44 RBIs. From the Royals, closing pitcher Roberto Osuna, a 1.32 ERA, 19 saves in 21 save opportunities. And first baseman Eric Hosmer spent his entire career with the Kansas City Royals as far as this franchise goes. He's hitting .301. And now on to the Chicago White Sox. Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, is the lone representative, and he has 10 stolen bases. He's only hitting .235. As we move to the American League West, the Texas Rangers, Rougned Odor, 16 home runs, 67 RBIs, hitting .268. Brian McCann behind the plate, the catcher, came over as a free agent from the Detroit Tigers, .269 average. And from the Houston Astros, Corey Mears, center fielder, former Atlanta Brave. He's hitting .278 with 14 home runs, 38 RBIs. Carlos Rodon, we mentioned him. He is leading leading the American League in strikeouts with 153, a 2.20 ERA. He's 9-3 on the season. Jake McGee, the Astros closer, 30 saves and 32 save opportunities, a 1.44 ERA. Carlos Correa, shortstop, hitting .286, 18 home runs, 52 RBIs. And from the Los Angeles Angels, starting pitcher Shelby Miller has been with the Angels for 2 seasons in this franchise. He's got a career best 2.48 ERA. Mike Trout, center fielder, obviously. He'll be an all-star starter, hitting .318, 18 home runs, 51 RBIs. Home runs kind of down just a little bit for Trout. From the Mariners, catcher Tyler Marlette, 10 home runs, 29 RBIs, a .254 average. In 76 games with the Mariners, homegrown product. From the Oakland A's, backup catcher Stephen Vogt. Obviously, he's a starter for the A's, backup in the All-Star game, hitting .304 on the season. And closing pitcher Eli Hernandez, 24 years old, out of the Dominican Republic. 1.72 ERA, 23 saves, and 26 save opportunities. All right, your National League All-Stars. From the Washington Nationals, starting pitcher Max Scherzer. He will start the All-Star game. He's 12-3 with a 1.80 ERA. 139 strikeouts to 24 walks. Anthony Rendon, the third baseman. 11 home runs, 56 RBIs. He's hitting .292. And starting pitcher Joe Ross. He's 10-4 with a 2.22 ERA, 96 strikeouts, 30 walks, and 117 2/3 innings. And right fielder Bryce Harper spent his entire career with the Nationals in our franchise. He never left D.C. And the closer Juan Gonzalez, in his second year in the majors, a 0.42 ERA in 20-plus innings. All right, from the Philadelphia Phillies closer Carmen Calzado, a lot of closers here, a 3.25 ERA. Center fielder Odubel Herrera, he's a starter. He's hitting .313 with 10 home runs, 35 RBIs, 13 stolen bases on the year. From the New York Mets, we'll go with catcher Jason Castro, a .289 average, 9 home runs, 35 RBIs, and 246 at-bats. From the Miami Marlins, their lone representative is catcher Eddie Chavez, .270 average, 8 home runs, 32 RBIs. From the Atlanta Braves, who are in last place right now in the American League East, their only representative is Matt Moore, 2.38 ERA. And we go to the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs, Jake Arrieta. And Arrieta, a 2.34 ERA. He's 12-3 on the season. 125 strikeouts and 127 innings. Jason Hayward, the right fielder, hitting .318 with 18 home runs, 55 RBIs. Kyle Schwarber, 24 home runs, 67 RBIs, a .291 average. And to the St. Louis Cardinals we go. They are in second place in the NL Central. Second baseman Colton Wong, .293, 8 home runs, 40 RBIs at the All-Star break, 11 stolen bases, caught stealing 3 times. Relief pitcher Tyler Lyons, 2.10 ERA. He's 6-0 on the season. Shortstop Aledmus Diaz, .269 average with 16 home runs, 48 RBIs. And the Cincinnati Reds in third place in the American League Central. Third baseman Roger Mendoza, .273 average, 19 home runs, 58 RBIs. And Mendoza is actually Luis Valbuena. We had him with the Twins. When he passed away, I changed his name and sent him into free agency out of respect. And he's an all-star with Cincinnati. From the Brewers, Ryan O'Hearn. He's a great story, leading the NL in home runs. From the Pirates, second baseman Alan Hansen, .263 average, 6 home runs, 29 RBIs. And Mark Melancon, the closer, 21 saves and two blown saves. So on to the NL West we go. The Los Angeles Dodgers, their representatives Jock Peterson, .262 average, 15 home runs, 51 RBIs, 100 strikeouts to 48 walks. Clayton Kershaw, starting pitcher, 2.28 ERA, 10-2 record. Kenley Jansen, the closer, 31 saves in 35 save opportunities, a 2.29 ERA, 46 strikeouts and 35 innings. And second baseman DJ LeMahieu, plays for the Dodgers, came over from Colorado, never played for the Yankees in this franchise. And JD Martinez never played for the Red Sox in this franchise. He went from Detroit to the Dodgers. All right, the San Francisco Giants. Catcher Buster Posey, hitting .249 with 15 home runs, 51 RBIs, 64 strikeouts, 37 walks, and he's played 90 games so far for the Giants. Manny Machado, 303 average for San Francisco. The Colorado Rockies. Andrew McCutchen, .291 hitter, 13 home runs, 37 RBIs. Jeurys Familia, closing pitcher, 24 saves and 25 save opportunities, 2.48 ERA. From the Arizona Diamondbacks, Phil Bollinger, their closing pitcher, 4.06 ERA, 26 saves with just one blown save. Not a great ERA, though. And Paul Goldschmidt, first baseman, 295 average, never went to the Cardinals in this franchise. And San Diego Padres, only representative shortstop Brendan Rodgers. And he doesn't have great numbers, but the Padres are the worst team in baseball. All right, let's play the All-Star game. We'll go through the highlights here to close out this episode before we start the second half of the season. Max Scherzer, a 1.80 ERA, will start for the National League. For the American League, it'll be David Price from the Red Sox. He's 9-2, a 1.87 ERA, and a 0.98 WHIP. All right, let's get some action underway from the first inning. The American League at the plate, Rougned Odor with a runner on first and 2 outs, a 1-1 delivery from Scherzer. And Odor drives one deep to right field. That is well over the head of Jason Hayward. And the American League jumps out with a 3-run home run from Odor. His Texas Rangers have the best record in the American League at the All-Star break. And the AL is out in front 3-0. We go to the third inning. American League at the plate again. For some reason, the American League was the home team here at Dodger Stadium. And Eric Hosmer grounds to the left side. Another run comes in to score. A runner was at third. And it is 4-0 at the end of 3. Chavez Ravine, fourth inning. Jose De Leon from the Twins takes the hill, a 2.57 ERA. And he's going to be facing Manny Machado with runners on second and third. On a 3-1 count, Machado grounds to short. That's going to score a run. And it's now 4-1 in favor of the American League. Jose De Leon would get out of the inning without giving up anything else.
Your attention, please.
And now we go to the bottom of the fourth with Jake Arrieta facing Brian McCann. Nobody on base, 2 outs, a 1-2 count, and McCann drives this one to left center. And that one just barely squeezes its way out for a home run for Brian McCann, and the American League is up 5-1 in the fourth. So next episode, we'll get back to some regular season games where we take on the Kansas City Royals with our Twins. But right now, this is a welcome break. Just take a short break from regular season baseball. So we see Darren O'Day from the Orioles facing Odubel Herrera. And Odubel Herrera is going to take him deep to right in the top of the fifth. Just a solo home run for Herrera. And the National League cuts into the lead a little bit. It's 5-2. With their starting center fielder putting one on the board. Middle of the fifth, 5-2 AL. We head to the sixth inning.
Your attention, please.
Sonny Gray taking the hill. 2.75 ERA from our Twins. He's facing Kyle Schwarber. On a 2-2 count with 1 out. Sonny Gray rocks, fires, and he gets Schwarber to strike out looking. And in the middle of 6, it's 5-2 American League. Seventh inning.
Your attention, please.
We bring in Kevin Segrist, another Twins pitcher. He is facing Manny Machado, I believe. Nope, O'Hearn, I'm sorry. Ryan O'Hearn of the Brewers strikes out swinging. And it's 5-2 still for the American League. Let's go to the 8th inning.
Your attention, please.
Tampa Bay Rays closer Brad Boxberger in. 23 saves and 24 opportunities. He's facing Jock Peterson. With a runner on first and an 0-1 count with 1 out, Jock Peterson's going to crush this one to right here in his home ballpark at Dodger Stadium as a road team, visiting team. Can't figure that one out. But anyway, 5-4 is the score now in the 8th inning after Jock Peterson goes deep for the National League. We go to the 9th inning now. We bring on closer Jake McGee from the Houston Astros. Try to lock this one down. It's a 1-run lead. And Eddie Chavez from the Atlanta Braves is coming to the plate. 270 hitter with 8 home runs, 2 outs. And he's going to lift a lazy fly ball to center field. It's going to be taken care of there. And the All-Star game is finished. The American League wins it by a score of 5-4. Jock Peterson hit a home run. Odubel Herrera hit a home run. J.D. Martinez was 2 for 4. Rougned Odor 1 for 3 with a home run, 3 RBIs. Brian McCann 1 for 2 with a home run. And Eric Hosmer 1 for 3 with an RBI. It says David Price is the player of the game. I would have given it to Rougned Odor if it were me. He had 3 RBIs. But that's it for the All-Star game. Up next, we've got the Kansas City Royals as we start the second half of year number 5 of our Minnesota Twins franchise. It's Mom's Basement Sports Gaming.